so different. Okay, so my name is Lanice, and today I will be showing you how to do my eyebrows. I don't know, it's just like, why not? Plus, people always are like, dang, your eyebrows are really pretty. Like, how do you get them to look like that? So, I'm not going to do a full makeup. I'm just literally going to do my eyebrows. So, if you like it, comment that you like it, subscribe, give me that thumbs up, all that good stuff. And let's get into it. Alright, so as you see me do, I use this spoolie thing to brush out my hairs, brush them in the direction that they're growing in, and what have you. And we just gonna lay down, because they gotta be pretty. They gotta lay right before you just start drawing them bitches on. So if it's going this way, you start drawing it that way, you gonna look wacky and tacky. I'm gonna just let you know. And sorry if I'm looking off to the side, like that's where I can see myself, so I can stay focused. So my eyes may be going back and forth. Don't mind it. Okay. So we just gonna brush it. I'm done brushing. It ain't that big of a deal. And this right here, it's not really an eyebrow pencil, but I saw it at the beauty supply store, and I said, why the hell not, right? So it's by Gabriella, and the color is dark brown. It's the ultra long lasting jumbo eye and lip pencil. It's waterproof, definitely. So it doesn't really smear as much. That's probably why I like using it. But it's so pigmented that I do light strokes. Okay, so what I'm doing now, let me see if I can get closer. But what I'm doing right here, I don't like to fully fill in my eyebrows the way most people do. And just because it don't look right on me. Like, as you can see, I have like very soft features. I look like a little baby. I do. I look like a little 12-year-old girl. But I'm 21, okay? About to be 22. I know, I do not look like it. Anyway, so what I do, I just underline my natural shape to kind of outline it, and I literally just do that. This one, I like the front to stay how it is, because you want your eyebrows to look as natural as possible. Start halfway, or maybe like a third over, about right here where it starts to get dark naturally with hairs, and you draw that line. Now mind you, I said that this is pigmented, so be light-handed. The key to this look is being light-handed. I don't like when people like fully go in and color it, because it looks like blocks to me. I don't care how well you blend it, it don't look right to me. All I know is I ain't doing that on my face. So if you want my brows, you gotta do it my way, okay? So, and that's on period. So like I said, you do this line lightly, take your time, trace your natural line. Sorry if you hear other shit in the back. Let me turn it down. Don't nobody need to hear all that. But yeah, I was on, the phone, FaceTime, whatever. But yeah, you just fill this in lightly to the front so it can like go together. Smooth it down with your finger, anything that you see with problems, and you're done. Now we're gonna take this spoolie again. Maybe you don't like that harsh line that I have right here, so you can just easily like blend it just a little bit, and then just brush up. Take the little hairs. I need to trim the hairs up here, but another problem, another day. We're not focused on that. What we're focused on is just trying to evenly distribute the product that we placed on our face. And you just do that. I like to use my finger to clean everything up, and then boom, you're basically done. Literally. Girl, I got a flake. Oh nah. Them cold months is kicking in, y'all. Where are my tweezers? Got it. Alright, on to the next one. Again, I'm brushing it, even though I already did so, but this is natural habit. Brushing it in the place that I want it. Start at that natural line, you see that? And I lightly brush it. And then bring it down. Simple. If you want to get a little closer, I want to get a little closer, so I want the line to be about right here. Sometimes you gotta lift the face. Again, lightly brush it. I kind of messed up a little bit because of my angle. I usually do this in the bathroom where I can see a little bit better, but I can easily fix that. Then go at the top, light strokes. When I say light, I'm talking like you're barely touching it. You see how much product is on it? And I'm barely touching my hand. That's a lot of product for a light little feathery touch. So imagine if you went in with full force or a regular amount. You're gonna be looking like Angry Birds. Watch. Telling you. And don't be blaming Lenise. Lenise told me to draw the line. No, I didn't. I said be light-handed and draw that line. Didn't I? Yes. So we just do this. Anywhere that you see that you need, that you just want it. My eyebrows, they're pretty thick naturally on their own, but I do have like sparse areas, meaning like I have a few bald spots or what have you. Like, it is what it is, and I just naturally like fill that in. I don't have to like go deep in and draw my eyebrows in because it doesn't look cute to me. I did it one time before when I first got into makeup, and I looked so crazy. I have old pictures. I look so crazy, but I ain't like them. And then people start calling me, like, you know, people like, oh, they be giving you like them half-ass compliments. Oh, I like the way you like did your eyebrows. I made it known that I just had them on, you know what I'm saying? So I had to change them up because you don't need to know my business, right? And then people are like, damn, like, did you just go get them done? No, they look great. That compliment sounds better, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Again, blend the product out. Brush it up so it doesn't look so you don't have those harsh lines if you don't want them. Personally, I like the harsh lines a little bit, but to make it not too OD, I just keep blending. But light strokes, it's all about strokes. That technique, I'm just messing. So you just gotta be light, you know? You want your eyebrows to look airbrushed, air finished. So lately, I've been liking the shades Natural and Medium Beige by LA Girl Pro Concealers. These are OGs. I don't use any other concealers under my eyebrows but these. Damn, I got something in my eye. But lately, medium beige is my color, but it's not my undertone. So I'll be looking gray. Whereas natural, it's a little bit paler, but it's the perfect undertone. I have a neutral undertone. So one day I want to feel tan and gold. The next day I look a little bit pale and what's the color? I don't know. Goldish? No. Look, shit, lighter, okay? That's just how my skin wants to do. And I just lightly go under here. And this is just to sharpen what we did. So that harsh line that I made you do earlier, if it's still there, put concealer under it to soften it up, which is what I'm about to do right here. And just kind of sharpen it. Clearly it's not my shade, but take a finger. I like using my fingers for my concealer under my eyebrows because the warmth of my finger actually melts the product into my skin, and it is better coverage, especially for my type of eyebrows because I don't get them waxed or anything. I actually take a little razor that you can get at the beauty supply store, a little eyebrow razor, and that's how I do my eyebrows. I do my eyebrows myself. I don't get them waxed. I don't get them done because every time I try to get them professionally done, they be trying to take my eyebrows off, like all of it. And I'm like, that's not my face. Come on now. So what better way to do your eyebrows is yourself, your hair, all of it. Because people just don't know you the way you know you. So same over here. I start in the middle on this eyebrow instead of the front because I have two different eyebrows. I don't know if you can tell. So I have to do them a little differently, apply product a little differently. And yeah, gonna make this video too long, because I want y'all to hear everything that I say, but I don't want it to be excruciatingly too long. But yeah. Who else finds it satisfying watching other people like put concealer under the eyes? Like under the eyebrows? I just like that. It's so soothing. Again, take a finger. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Now did I? And keep blending, blending, blending. Usually I would listen to music, but don't nobody got time to be copywritten. So keep blending, pressing, using that warmth, and boom. Now literally we're done, but I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more. I go in with this medium beige, like I said, because it's my color, but not my undertone. That's why I use this as a base, because it's my undertone. And then I go in a little bit on top just to give that color back. And I do it underneath it. I don't do it directly on top, because then it's gonna mess up the overall color, and I'm gonna get that gray color that I told you I didn't like. So, damn, are you gonna screw back on? Okay. Press it again using like your same fingers. This probably isn't my same finger, but you get it. Using your finger again just to blend the two colors and make that beautiful shade. Perfect shade. What is this? Like, alright. Go in it again, go in it again, go in it again. Boom. Simple. Simple. Now sometimes when my product gets everywhere, I like to go at the ends and kind of bring it back. Again, light strokes. But I'm telling you, if you want my eyebrows, you gotta do it my way. And there you have it. So it kind of frames the face a little bit. I don't know if you can see or tell. Don't they look good? Period poo. Ooh. Now I'm feeling myself. So, y'all get a bonus clip. We about to lay these baby hairs.
Okay, so here I'm using the deepest shade for me in LA Pro Girl Concealer, Cool Tan. And I'm just putting it all in my T-zone area because I like a highlighted look. And next I'm going to go in with that medium beige I had mentioned earlier, as well as that natural shade too. And like I said, I just like a really bright under eye. It helps me look awake. And excuse me if my voice is gone, y'all. It's 1:30 in the morning. Pray for me. But we're gonna get through. So yeah, I'm just highlighting these special areas. I only use Cool Tan on my forehead and chin. I don't use all those other shades on my forehead and chin and stuff, because I don't want that to be noticed. I only want it underneath my eyes, just so it can cancel out any dark circles or bags that I may have. And then I top it off with CoverGirl. Jesus, my mind went blank. I top it off with CoverGirl. I love, love, love CoverGirl. Let me wait till she catch up. Yeah, there she go. CoverGirl. Easy, breezy, beautiful. CoverGirl. I had to say it. Okay, so I just used a little bit of that. Literally one dab across the face. And that's literally all you need, because it is full coverage and it dries down pretty quickly, so I don't have to wait as long, because I like to let my concealer set a little bit on my face so that I could get the most coverage. But being that CoverGirl is just naturally like that, I don't have to wait as long. So I'm drying it down, fanning my face for about 30 seconds, and then I'm about to grab my beauty blender and wet it after I'm done bragging about CoverGirl. Go ahead on, chat. Alright, there I go. And I'm back. Dang, it took me a while. So you're gonna see how I blend out my concealer. So I start in the middle of my cheek and then I work my way up. I don't like to blend it directly under my eyes because that can cause creasing. So I start at my cheek and then I work my way up, and it gives me just that flawless coverage, and the makeup is buffed out and it looks smooth. There's no harsh lines, none of that, because the product is evenly distributed. So there I go on the other eye. Yes, ma'am. Then I'm gonna go to the forehead. I wiped the excess, the leftover that was on the sponge. I wiped that over the eye, but you're gonna see later that that wasn't enough. I'll explain later in the video when I come across it. Excuse me. But anyway, I'm just blending my forehead and my chin. Can't forget the chin, child. Don't do it. And then just keep going over the spots. Make sure everything is smooth. Now I'm just checking, making sure everything is correct. So now, next, I'm about to highlight my nose. And because this is more of a natural / neutral type of look, I don't want to go too overboard. But I found that I wanted my nose just to be a tad bit highlighted. So I go on top of that cool tan with the medium beige, just to give it a little more brightness. So there I am using medium beige, and I use my finger and I press it in. I don't rub it, I press it. So when you press it, I found that it gives you the best coverage because your finger has warmth to it, so you're able to marinate it into the skin. I'm getting back up because I forgot my powder and setting spray. There I go. Here I am. So I'm about to take this setting powder. About to take the setting powder. It's by Becca. It's in the shade Golden Hour, and I'm pretty sure you can find this at Ulta. This was a gift to me, so I don't know exactly where it came from, but typically my friend always goes to Ulta, so I'm pretty sure that's where she got it. But yeah, as I mentioned, it's in the shade Golden Hour, and I have combination to dry skin, so I don't like to bake. But at the end of the day, you do need to set your makeup. So what I do, I just take a little beat up elf brush, and I dump off the excess, and I press it underneath my eyes. And this just sets the makeup in place, and then I brush it off right after I've done that because I don't need to bake. This is not me. So there I am, just pressing the powder all over the areas that I put concealer so it can stay smooth and not crack. And there I am talking. Get into it. Damn, girl, what you talk about? I had something passionate on my heart. Sure did. Pressing it on my forehead as well. And this also gives me that highlighted look. without being too extra, and I don't have to put highlighter on directly on my forehead because the powder just does it for me. It's like a subtle highlight. Waiting for baby girl to be done now. Come on. Putting over my lids. Letting that say, what am I talking about? Set or bake, shoot. Pick a word. And then I'm just dusting it off because, again, we don't want excess powder. And there you see my blemish. I know you're probably wondering, like, dang, why is she putting all this powder on and she didn't even wear foundation? I don't like foundation. I don't like the extra layers, but as you can see, I put the concealer on my blemishes to cover it up, and you're like, well, if you wore foundation, you wouldn't have to worry about that. True, but these concealers are thick just like foundation, and I find it pointless if you wear 2 layers of foundation for me, especially when I don't need that much coverage. And it's just a preference, honestly. And then I just go over it with some powder, and then boom, good as new. Ain't gotta worry about a thing. I don't know, foundation just does not look good on me. It blurs out my features no matter how much contouring I do. I don't look right with it. So, again, I have very soft features. I look like a baby. So I don't really do too much. I don't put too much on the face because then I don't look like myself. Next is bronzer. What happened? So next is bronzer, and I'm just taking an angled brush by Ulta. It's the number 311. It's very dense, and you can see that it's thick on one end and then it goes inward on the other. And this is just to give you that perfect contour shape because it cradles your cheekbones and it just puts the product in the proper place. So I'm going in with this bronzer by Wet n Wild. It's the color Icon in the shade What's New Beaches. I think that's so cute. But anyway, so I'm going to take the product, dust it off, tap off any excess, and I'm going to place it onto my cheek. Are you done? Please go ahead and do it now. Place it on my cheek, girl. One, and then place the rest on the sides of my face. So what I like to do is I like to bring it upward because it gives you a natural finish, just a natural coverage. If you want your cheekbones to be more defined, bring your brush downward. This will chisel out your face and give you that look that you want. But because we're going for a soft, natural, basic look, you want to blend upwards to get that effect. So here I go, dusting off the excess and doing the other side. Now I have apple cheeks, so after I put it around my perimeter, I take the brush and I literally place it under my cheeks to emphasize the apple shape that I have. Again, I use my makeup to emphasize what's already there. I don't do too much. Now on to the forehead. I don't drag the contour across my forehead just because I already have a big forehead, and when you do that, the spot where we highlighted earlier is going to be emphasized way more than you want because that's what's just there, and being that my forehead is big, that's all you're going to see. So to create that shadow light look, I only contoured the edges. So here I am, just contouring the edges of my forehead, so that way I get the necessary amount, like a perfect balance of highlight and contour. Yeah, I can't, contour like everybody else. You gotta do what works for you. Yeah, I get my forehead from my daddy, who then gets it from his mama. So we just got big foreheads over here. But it's alright, we gorgeous. So then I take that excess and I put it on my nose. I should have used a smaller brush, but it is what it is. Look at the flick of that wrist. Yes, sir. And yeah, so we're going to take some more, dust it off, and drag it down our necks so that our neck blends in with our face. So now with all this powder, it's time for the spray. So this is Mario Badescu, and if you've seen my IG story, those who follow me, you know that I post this on my story whenever I do a skincare routine snippets, and this is my go-to. The YouTuber Brianna Monique, she put me onto this. This is the aloe and cucumber green tea, and I just spray this on my face, but my favorite one by this brand is the Orange Blossom. Like, oh my goodness, that is the best. The scent, everything. But this is cool too. This is one of the OGs. But yeah, those of you who are listening, my friends, my little boo thing, y'all know what to get me for Christmas. That Orange Blossom Mario Badescu, okay? Get into it. Go ahead and spray your face, Chad. Come on. Yeah. Here I am. I'm just telling y'all about Brianna Monique. She's like one of my favorite YouTubers. But yeah, here I am. Spraying my face. Bringing that moisture back in. Disclaimer, I did moisturize my face before I start. I know I didn't show on camera, but I did moisturize my face. Now I'm going in with the same beauty blender that we used earlier, and I'm just pressing the rest of the spray that's probably still on my face, pressing it into my skin, making everything flawless. And just seamless, yes. But here's where I messed up. I shouldn't have done that. You're going to see why when I explain. I don't know if I'm just nervous, but I did a lot of things wrong in this video. But it's okay. It's still good. Period. Next is blush time. So this palette is Beautique. I think it's from Ulta. Again, this is another present. But I'm just taking these two rosy shades. One is dark, the other one is a light pinky color. Once I show you the palette, you'll see that it looks very scary, if you will, because it looks so pigmented. But once you apply it, it is so light. That's why I mixed the two shades so I can get that perfect tone. And I put it on my cheeks, the apple of my cheeks, and my nose, and my eyes. I like that animated look where like everything is rosy on the face, and I feel like since I have such, a young babyish face, it really does complement that. Yeah. Here I am just talking about the palette and what I like about it and what I don't like about it. So those are the two shades that I was talking about. Those two pink shades. That's what I used for my blush. And then the two on the left are highlighters. And I don't use them. As you can see, they are untouched. I tried them. I don't like them. But for the sake of the video, I tried to get into it, but that was a mistake. It reminded me why I didn't like it in the first place. But typically, whenever I do a natural beat face, I don't use highlighter, or I don't really prefer it. It all depends on my mood. But being that I'm doing a video, I just felt extra, and I put it on anyway. So here I am, about to take that risk and try it after I finish blending out my blush. So next I'm just about to grab these two brushes after I recollect my thoughts. And I have two different highlighter brushes. One is a fan, the other is a much smaller one where you can have better control, and I chose the smaller one just because, like I said, I didn't want to wear highlighter to begin with. So I wanted something where I can control, where I can have as much as I want or as little as I want on my face. So here is, I'm also showing you FentyBeauty, and you're going to see in a moment that I'm going to switch to Fenty. But here I am just trying those shades that I said that I wouldn't like, just to see if it would complement what I have going on. Clearly not. And as you can see on my face, I am highly disappointed. I said, oh nah. And I put that thing down. I said, we done with it for today. I said, no, it ain't working. So I grabbed my Fenty and put that, you know, on my areas of the face. So Fenty, this is in the shade Diamond Bomb, and it is so pigmented, or just so strong. Like literally that little dab that I did, do you see how much? You see how much that is? That it will cover your whole face. There's no reason why this highlighter should not last you for years. It's just amazing. But when you have makeup on, it's easier to control, so that's why I was able to go back in and apply more if I need it. But I love using this without makeup either, but that's where you have to be most careful, because if you sit there, put that on your bare face, it will spread everywhere, and you just gonna be looking stupid with some glitter all over your face, because I went dumb with that mess. So yeah, I'm just putting it on my cheeks, the high points of my cheeks, nose, my brow bone, and the upper bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, but right above the arch of my brow, because those are my angles when I take pictures. Good tip, put it on the arch of your eyebrows, because most people angle their face when you take pictures, and it just looks so flawless when you do so. So yeah, and here I'm realizing, like, you can't really see the glow that I'm emphasizing to you guys, so I had to take my spray again and just wet it. I usually put highlighter on while my face is a little damp anyway, just so it can sink better into the skin. And as you can see, it looks better already.
Sorry about that. I got rudely
Alright,
interrupted.
fast forward.
Call.
We here.
But
So I went back in with that Beautique palette, and that light pink shade.
Ow.
Girl, I was going through. Look at that. Somebody had called me, ruining what I got going on. Come on now. All right, child, get back into it.
Hello.
We got a job to do. You can tell somebody special. Look at me, a kiki. So anyway, I take that light pink shade that I use for my blush, and this is going to be that bold liner. Now, right here, you can stop right here. It's very subtle, but it's still a pop of color, very cute. But because I love this color so much on me, I go in with multiple layers just to build it.
I'm gonna do the other one off camera.
See, it looks good.
I'll be back with the eyeshadow.
But here, I told y'all that I was gonna come back with some lashes, but I didn't. I had to come back with my lips. So here I am, blending out some lip colors. I left my lipsticks back at home. So right here I had to use Burt's Beige Tinted Lip Balm in the shade Red Dahlia. And I use that as my base color to give me that reddish pinkish tint. And then I went in with a nudish pinkish matte lip gloss. It's by Beauty Moment, which I'm pretty sure is at Ulta. All my products are either from the beauty supply store or Ulta. So I'll have everything listed in the description box below, and you can go ahead and cop yourself some. Yeah, so I went ahead and finished that other eye off camera, and I also went in with my bronzer in my crease area for that transition shade. But now I'm finally on to the lashes. So I blow on mine. I wait 30 seconds to a minute for the glue to dry down, and before I put it on, I blow on it. So I just place the lash in the middle, and then I take the outer corners and I make sure that they line up with my lash line, because I don't wear liner. So you want these lashes to look as natural as possible. So and it's all about the outer corners matching up with your lash line, so it looks like you grew those hairs. Okay, so we're going in with the other eye. This one I was having trouble with. I don't think I put enough glue on because it was just not cooperating with me. So I sped it up, but you're gonna see how I had to fix the other eye because I just was not having it. But I'm just fixing it up to my liking. There I go. Fixing it like I said. And then this was a better application. So the first application of glue was already tacky. I just need to add more on the outer corners because that's where it counts. You want that to line up with your lash line, like I mentioned. See, looks better. I'm pleased with it. So being that I put on those lashes, it washed out that pink shade that I had, and so I'm just going in and applying another layer. So although you might not want it to be as bold, you probably still have to add another layer, because if you do wear lashes, it's definitely going to wash out the shade. It's going to wash out the color. So I'm just applying more, and instead of rubbing, I press it into the skin, because you're going to see probably, maybe, that this powder or eyeshadow has a lot of fallout. So I figured out quickly that it's better to just press the product into the areas that I wanted instead of rubbing it, because it wasn't getting anywhere. So there I am, just pressing it, and look how vibrant it is. I love it so much. It looks so pretty. Girl, I'm trying to figure out what to do next. It looks so good. So next, I'm taking my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm just blending my natural lashes with my falsies and getting rid of that powder, that fallout from the powder, so everything can look seamless and bold. Now I'm going in with my bottom lash, so I don't look ball lashed. Everything needs to be in unison. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead on. Oh, she look good. You can't tell her nothing. Look at her. So here I am putting on my earrings, and y'all look, this might as well be a get ready with me, because this was supposed to be a whole eyebrow tutorial, but what I do, end up doing my makeup. Now I'm headed to the bathroom to grab my handy dandy toothbrush and edge control. Y'all get to see me do my edges. I need to go to bed. So here I am. This is the Edge Fixer by Saweetie. This is her collection. This is in the scent Lemon. I've tried her Strawberry and Grape. They're both good. I like the Strawberry better. The Strawberry and the Lemon. The Grape really isn't my favorite. But here I am. I'm just laying down my edges. I should have done this before I even put on makeup, because as you can see, the makeup was just rubbing into my hair, and I'm just trying to smooth it and blend it out with my fingers so it won't look too noticeable. But that was a mistake. I should have done it before my makeup. Now I'm but putting some on my little curls, my little sideburn curls that I have. Swoop, okay, swoop. Swoop them edges, girl. So that's what I do. Just make it all clean and neat and laid. Curl the little sideburns that I have going on. And then we're all set with that. So here I am, about to take off my scarf. Y'all gonna see the whole look. Fixing my curls. So I did this hairstyle on myself. This is just a quick little flat twist that I wanted to do. Unfortunately I didn't make a video on it, but let me know if you do want it. I will surely do this style again, and I will remember to record this time. But that's it, lovelies. So here's like a little boomerang of how it all turned out. But I'm so happy y'all enjoyed. Thank you.